BlacKkKlansman is my number one from director Spike Lee. It won the Great Film Prize of Cannes. It won not the Oscar because it lost against the Green Book. Controversial speech of Spike Lee at the Academy Awards, where he said no comment.
Found it a bit.
We discussed it before. You found it a bit uncomfortable against the other creators who put a lot of energy in making a good movie. I agree on that. On the other hand, I think this movie was better. The Green Book was a good movie, but I found this movie better because it was. I saw something I never saw before when I saw this movie. I saw combining elements, hitting the right tone in this political issue, and showing the right subtle things of unconscious racism as well. Besides, it was really clear that there was conscious racism as well in this movie, but the unconscious little things on the work in the office, where a black man comes in a wide world, being cops, of course. Being nervous, always on his guard, always on his guard. Even the good guys making bad jokes continuously. When he's late, 1 minute, he feels being watched. Of course, the jokes comes why you're always late. And you see that when he succeeds in his job, you see finally his self-esteem on the office. And then he's the guy and everybody loves him. And also he dares to be himself. And I think besides the whole story about the Black Panthers and the Ku Klux Klan, which was really clear, this minimum details I saw them maybe because I had also a lot of conversations recently with some friends and family about this kind of racism they feel in society nowadays. I think to put that in this film, I found that really good done, really subtle, and that's why. And beside that, because I want to say why I think it's such a good movie, I think it's really good done that he tries to take the right position within true extremes. The Ku Klux Klan is then really extreme, and the Black Panthers were activists, say it like that, and they were judging him actually for changing the institutional system from the inside out, because he actually joined the police as a first black cop and was actually also being cursed more or less by his Black Panther girlfriend for that. Which I found also I found a really subtle note from Spike Lee as well in that sense, because that made it a really balanced story, I think. Okay, now I say actually what the movie is about, because normally that's the way we do it. And after I done it, we can watch the trailer and we can have a discussion, Buzz. An Afro-American police officer from Colorado Springs joins the police as a first black man. He infiltrates in a local unit of the Ku Klux Klan and brings it in the end to the leader of the Klan, and is also able to prevent a terroristic attack from the Klan on a black family.
Yeah, you wanna watch the clip?
Yeah, I think it's good, because then everybody knows a bit what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's just a trailer to give an impression about the movie for those who haven't seen it. I can, in the meantime, tell a little bit about the... it's based on a book from Ron Stallworth, who also is the main character. And the main character is being played by John David Washington. He's the son of Denzel. Yeah, and they played together in the movie Malcolm X, early 90s, of Spike Lee as well. And David...
He was a young boy then, I guess.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
7 and he played together with his father in that movie. It was great, and it was the first time he worked along with Spike Lee, and he has also the main role in Tenet, the movie of the year. So we're gonna hear more about John David Washington. I found him also great actor in this movie. Yeah, and great side role by Adam Driver, who I saw actually the first time in The Marriage Story, where I found him phenomenal. And
Also
I found him great here
actor.
again.
In Star Wars, he's also great. He's great.
Marriage Story is crazy good. It's scary good.
Yeah. So that was the introduction. Yeah.
There's never been a black cop in this city. We think you might be the man to open things up around here.
Hello, this is Ron Stallworth calling.
Who am I speaking with?
This is David Duke.
Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. That David Duke?
God. Last time I checked. What can I do you for?
12?
Since you asked, I hate Jews. I hate Jews, Mexicans and Irish, Italians and Chinese. But my mouth to God's ears, I really hate those black rats. And anyone else, really, that doesn't have pure white Aryan blood running through their veins.
What are you talking about? True white America.
God bless white America. The KKK is planning an attack.
How do you propose to make this investigation?
We've established contact over the phone. We'll need a white officer to play me when they meet face to face.
You for the white race, Ron?
Oh, hell yeah.
So there becomes a combined Ron Stallworth.
Can you do that?
With the right white man, we can do anything.
When's the last time they let a rookie lead an investigation? Oh, that's right. Never.
Okay, become his friend. Let's get invited back.
What kind of stuff you guys do?
Cross burnings, marches. This is fixing to be a big year for us.
You ask too many questions.
Shoot guns.
Yeah.
We must unite
Producer Jordan Peele.
racism.
Are you down for the liberation of black people?
Power to the people.
All power to all the people.
That's right, sister.
Oh, she's really famous now, yeah, the girl.
You're Jewish. That hatred, doesn't that piss you off?
You're taking this Jew lie detector test.
Why are you acting like you ain't got skin in the game?
I'm telling you, the wars are coming.
Knights of the Ku Klux Klan.
That's us.
Stallworth brothers.
We're on a roll, baby.
America first.
If I would have known this was a Klan meeting, I wouldn't have taken this look.
America
By the way,
first.
First.
That was a good hint to Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the girl? His girlfriend is the girl from Spider-Man.
I didn't pay attention. That could be.
Yeah, she's Liz. She's the girl from Spider-Man. Oh.
Yeah, that is Zendaya one. What's her name?
And
But yeah,
by the way,
great movie. But also the whole style of the movie, besides the story, that's what I like about this movie. It's also very funny at moments. It has air in it. And that's what I like about it. That's what I like about the movie. When there's some kind of air on it, and it's not just dense. And
I agree. That's what we talked about with Dark about it. There's no air, but no, that's why I put it also on one, because I think it combines several emotions. I think, which I think is also maybe harder to do.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's hard to find the balance. I think.
Yeah, and it's also scary. So I think it's tricky with this topic, but I think he was really able to have the right balance. And it's the Ku Klux Klan is also kind of easy to make it funny or maybe a bit persiflage to make easily fun of it. So I think, but he was not going that way too much. He also was showing the danger of it, that like everybody could kill their people. It was not only like a strange group of guys, so that was also the right balance. So yeah, I found it a great success, and the only thing that I have maybe as a contrapoint, like a thing that I could discuss about, was the end, because it ends really that the couple, well, the Ku Klux Klan is standing in front of their door, and then he makes a hard cut to realistic images. He made like a summary of 2 minutes about how the political situation is now in the U.S., well, like with the riots in Charlottesville and the attack with the car driving into a group of people who are demonstrating for more safe rights, and also images of Trump and the Duke again. And I think with that, like, short summary, he was actually maybe undermining the message of his movie a bit for me. I found it a bit. Okay, what do I? Of course, I know you want to make a political statement, but
like this is still going on.
Yeah, but I think your whole movie was already doing that, and that you did with such a delicate way. And now in 2.5 minutes, you make like kind of a propaganda style clip. With it's actually below your level, you know. I mean,
but that's what you're saying now, and that's what I felt a bit with that Oscar moment.
The comment, exactly.
For me, he undid a bit with that comment. He undid a bit for me what I felt like with the movie, because I feel like why are you doing this? Why are you being a sore loser? I get that you think that your movie is more important and it should win, but it doesn't matter if you think that.
Exactly.
Another choice was made, and you can say like, okay, the choice was made. Because probably that's what he thinks, that the choice was made because of racism, blah blah. That's an assumption.
No, I think I don't put them on the same level, because I think the Academy Awards is being under discussion for decades, that they are not inclusive enough.
But especially the last years, there is change for the matter.
Yeah, but I want to make my point, and I think he has a right that his movie was better than the Green Book, and also contributing more to inclusivity than the Green Book.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean, like, for me, for example, I found for me it was Bohemian Rhapsody that should have won, because for me that was the movie that I enjoyed most that year. But because his message is important, doesn't mean that it also has to win for the filmmaking prize. I didn't think it was the best movie made that year.
Yeah, I think you have to see that shout out for him within this discussion, which is being held for years in Hollywood at the Academy Awards, that they think Hollywood is still a white dominated world.
And that I get.
And a white man-dominated world, to be exact. And I think within this context, he didn't want to be inappropriate against the director of the Green Book or whatever. I think he wanted to make a statement within this discussion.
Yeah, but he did it at the wrong stage then, because it was now a comment to him losing.
Yeah, I think he's an emotional guy.
Yeah, that's what he is. That's also what you said, and that's a bit the same thing. Like you said, why does he do these clips at the end? That's if you see him in interviews, also that's just the way he is. That's how he
he's engaged.
Exactly.
And I think also with his films, you can see it's a hit or miss. They say about him. We also discussed once the Five Blood and the Five Bloods. We found it a bit less of a success. And this is a huge success. I think.
I agree.
And unfortunately for him, maybe he feels he has also maybe the opinion against him in some way, that he's a bit
activist.
Activist image, and that he's not maybe 100% judged on this movie as well. So
I get where his feelings come from, but I don't think that this movie was that good that you can say like this would have won either. If it was white guys, it would have won. It was not that great either, for me at least. If you look at the film quality, it was a very good movie. It deserved this nomination, but it was not for me a deadlock win, like for example Parasite or 1917 last year.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
Koen, I think Koen also wants to say something.
Oh, guys, I understand both your opinions. I just want to say, and I'm a bit in a funny way disappointing both of you guys. The best movie of the year was First Man. Not
I
any
haven't
of
seen
these
that
movies.
one. I haven't seen that one.
It was so much better in terms of quality, style, concept, everything. Same director
I've
from
seen-
La
I've
La
seen-
Land.
I've seen the movie too, but I don't find it better. No,
I
it was
haven't seen
that was totally.
No.
This was kind of a new.
Huge
story.
level of quality.
Yeah, okay, but quality is not only quality production value, maybe okay, but that's one part of the movie.
The way they told the story, but there's a different thing. So for me, like First Man was by far the Oscar winner, but I like the BlacKkKlansman. I also found it a very, very interesting and good movie, which is also I think what Sven said, the balance that Spike Lee found. That's why. So for me, the movie was so good, not Oscar winning, but. Just underneath that level, I wouldn't give it a 10 or 9. I would give it an 8.5. But for me, it was so surprising after seeing this movie and really liking it so much, also liking the acting of Washington and of Adam Driver, and then seeing Five Bloods, I was like, oh yeah, exactly. It's a hit or miss with this guy, maybe, which is also makes maybe the director a more interesting person, human being, because it's he has this activism, and I also agree with Sven said, like it was so strange, abrupt that ending, exactly. That he included that, and I understand, because if you know a bit about him, he's a very engaged activist, and in certain ways, also his movies are, I think, almost all about these kind of subjects, and he makes very good ones. But yeah, I think this movie it didn't do bad to the movie, but it was a bit like you should have cut that part. You shouldn't have put it.
I have to say, it didn't bother me actually.
No. It was surprising for me, and I would not have done it. But it would not take from me the rate down I had.
No,
definitely
not. No,
so
exactly.
It
was just strange.
And
I could side it apart. Yeah.
But I think, like what you said, Sven, for how it worked for you, you say, like, of course I get that, because that's the point he wants to make. This is still going on. What we just saw, which takes place in the 60s, 70s, I don't know, but it still takes place. I think you get it. We get it maybe, but I think there's a lot of people that don't get it. And I think and there comes a bit his engaged activists. He wants to activate people.
He wants to make the point 100% to people who don't understand.
Exactly.
The background. I get it, but then
respect for that.
But then do it with when you do the closing titles. And you put a small screen. That would be the subtitle.
But then people are already leaving the room, and
this makes more.
Okay, that's rule number 1: never leave the cinema when the closing titles are done. I know people around. Okay, last shot is gone. I see directed by, and they stand up. The best composed song starts when the closing titles start. You have to digest the movie. Use that moment. Pay fucking respect.
Yeah.
True. There we go.
Statement.
We end your number 1 with that, and then we move into cheers.
I just want to ask one thing. Did you guys hear? I didn't see it when I didn't realize when I saw the movie. But did you realize how much he sounds like his father? The voice.
No, because I didn't know it was the son, so I didn't.
Check it when you have time one day yourself. Check it again. It really sounds like the younger version of
funny.
It's really funny.
Denzel.
Yeah, I'm really curious about this actor, and I was really.
Yeah, he's good. Don't forget to hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel and help us out grow the channel. And then we see you next time.